Now, even though I had a couple setbacks building Bumblebee, I'm very satisfied with the end results. Let's get into it. Right now, I'm just putting that ceiling in. I think that's pretty cool. They put that in the kit. I left the rest of it yellow, just like the reference cards I checked out. Those were the same. And a special shout out again to Dan the Man at 60s Rule for having this incredible group build, the Psychedelic 60s group build 2024. Make sure you give your thoughts and prayers to Dan the Man. He's got a serious illness in his family right now. Godspeed to your sister, Dan. And there's a couple point of orders, a couple things you want to catch in the directions. And the first one is the handbrake. I missed that twice in the directions. It told me to put that handbrake in backwards, and I followed orders. And honestly, I know where I get this urge to follow directions and instructions to the T. It comes from my military training. I remember I was in basic training this one time. One of my fellow soldiers gave me some bad information about some instructions the drill sergeant wanted me to do. I was the platoon guy at the time. That's no fun. You just the fall guy for the drill sergeants and the platoon. So I went to the drill sergeant, and he was like, "What's up, Private Cole?" That's how he talked. Real cool brother. The Private Watson, did he do that remedial training like I told you to tell him last night? I said, well, drill sergeant Private Watson told me he had to do it. What, Private? You listen to Private Watson, stay your drill sergeant? Beat your face, Private. Beat your face right now. Beat your face, Private. That means do push-ups. I ended up doing about 50 push-ups right then and there, because I disobeyed what drill sergeant they told me to do by listening to somebody else. And from that day on, 9 years in the United States Army, I followed directions and instructions to the T. Because anytime I thought I was going to disobey a direct order, I would hear in my head, beat your face, Private. Beat your face right now. I'm talking about that was even as a staff sergeant. I can hear that drill sergeant. Beat your face, Private. Beat your face right now. Roll over, Private. Flutter kicks. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. Don't you ever disobey your drill sergeant, Private. Beat your face, Private. That's what I hear. So sometimes when it comes to model cars, I gotta get out of my military mind. If I see something in the instructions that I pretty much know is wrong, don't just follow orders. Question it, do some research, look at a reference picture, and fix it. Done deal. And once again, even though I hate they don't put a full bottle in here for some reason, Gorilla Super Glue is excellent for mounting tires and rims. I love the stands on this car. I couldn't ask for more. Now it's time to mount my front rims and tires. And there we go. I let the rims and tires sit up for a while, get that Gorilla Super Glue chance to cure, and it's solid. I decided to add a strip of bare metal foil here. Just add a little more chrome to it. Give it a nice little kick plate. Did the same thing on the other side. I'm just finishing off that dual exhaust. Very nice. I've added my wax to my glass here. Get that cleaned off. Crystal clear. I'm using my Sharpie here to add some silver trim to the windows. The rest of the windows will be highlighted in black. Adding my Mod Podge. These windows are installed externally. I know normally you do it internally. Like I said, this kit reminds me a lot of a Tamiya kit. A lot of Tamiya kits you install the glass externally. Quick work on my turn signals. Testers amber orange. I use Mod Podge to mount my headlights, and I will go over them with DuraClear. Also, I said this was a skill level 5 kit. It's actually a skill level 4. Just remember that. Here's my windshield wipers. The chrome on the front of this car really looks good. With the black rims, the yellow paint, very complimentary of each other. I definitely wanted the traditional bumper on here, even with the kit. And I extended that latch out for the trunk so it wouldn't slide out. And of course I couldn't put the hinges on here because I'm going to have my spoiler on the back. Got that Bumblebee stinger, the black tip, that's what I call it. Let's get the tail lights in here. Another point of order is coming up. Looks great. Fits superbly. Right here I'm taking care of my tail lights. I got red transparent paint at the top. Had an amber orange in the middle and clear on the bottom. Easy install of the mirrors. Had to drill a couple holes. And as you can see, I reversed the color on the lights. Another issue. They say red on top, amber in the middle. But all my reference points show me that the amber's on top and the red is in the middle. I love the chrome stripping that was decals in this kit. Absolutely perfect. California license plate, of course from the movie Bumblebee. He was first located in California. First owner, Charlie Watson. This is probably what she would have done with it. Panel line accent. Got a watching on this yellow car. Clean it up quickly. Chrome trimming continues to go on without a hitch. This piece carries over a little bit. Break out that X-Acto knife. Please be careful on that paint. We've had enough issues. Whew. Not a problem. And this piece fits nice and snug. Remove my excess water. Great fit on that front. B for Bumblebee. All right, we got a new product alert. Let's do a product review. Spin It water slide paper from Michaels. This is for making decals. And I tell you what, the exact same directions apply to these That's my other custom decals, but they come out a whole lot better. Wait till I apply these decals so you can see what I'm talking about. Would you look at that? Maybe it's because it's sitting on top of the yellow, but the color's a whole lot more intense than my other decals, a lot smoother. I can't ask for better than that. I found an S in one of my stash kits. S for Super Bumblebee. It's time for that final Autobot sign that goes on the hood, just like the cartoon. Let's finish off that body kit. Give it that nice Lord stance. Bumblebee's just getting meaner and meaner. Whew. And the grand finale for the body kit, of course, is that functioning spoiler. It's got 2 air vents on each side that force air down into that motor, cooling it off. And there's Big Bad OG Bumblebee. I don't care about the setbacks. This kit turned out absolutely amazing. It was everything I was looking for. It's the vision that I saw in my head. And when it comes to the color yellow, for me, it alludes to happiness, excitement. I'm definitely manifesting that in this car. First body kit, first trial with those decals, really solid build. Fix those lights. First time mixing embossing powder. Spot on interior. Okay, I got 2 more Bumblebees that need building. I set the standard high with this one. Let's take it to Wynwood in Miami, Florida. Remove that front. Plenty of room. Let's check out that motor. Turbocharged. And my final assessment on it in my master builder, as you can see, it's loaded up. Build number 7. Of course, that note is around that paint. My preparation and build, I got a lot of data, a lot of good data on this. Good post-build assessment, and I gave it a rating of 5. For me, this kit is a 5. It's the perfect OG Bumblebee. It's got its little nicks and dings here and there, but Bumblebee is a soldier, and he fights on.